Hello and welcome. This is Kyle McGregor here, Elite Marketing Director with TPS, The Perfect Solution, and founder of VIP Global. We're very excited to have everybody here on this call. This is a weekly experience that we have for a good cause. The fact that we want to help make sure everybody gets all the updated information, people that get the recognition they deserve when they are continuing to plug in, just the opportunity to really give you the information you need to help you arm yourself with the right types of tools and resources and some great training throughout the week. This is a great opportunity to tap into here every Sunday afternoon at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. GMT. So we got people from all over the world calling in right now, from England, from California, Spokane, Washington, Colorado, Cannock, England. That's my horrible accent. Doing my best. But it's very fun to see all the people all throughout the world, tapping in. We got people from Australia tapping in. It's fun to watch this thing grow. And really, with the beginning stages of something beautiful, magnificent, really e-commerce is the place to be. And to be able to financially benefit from the rise of that industry, you couldn't pick a better place, better opportunity than what we've created here. And so right now what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple of just basic elements here, just some announcements and a couple of names of recognition. And then I'm going to turn it over to a gentleman that's really shaking and moving within the business, within the organization. And we're very excited to have him a part of what we're doing here and actually visiting us from the UK. Helping spearhead this project over on that side of the world. So a few things. I just want to make sure that everybody knows we're at the beginning of April. So the sooner that you can get your qualifying sales in, the better. Retail orders that transpire through your site, for your TPS site, Wallhouse site, Incentivize, and our One Direct site. And if you're not sure how to make those things a reality, it's pretty simple how to do it, but get back with the person who invited you. Make sure they walk you through how to get your retail orders in so you can qualify for the bonuses that we have available that corporate has put together for us, where we can get paid every single day from the company's profits. So make sure you get at least, if you're not yet a master store owner, but a paid member, to be able to start maximizing the compensation structure, you want to get at least $50 of retail orders from your site before shipping. Now, if you're a master store owner and above, you definitely want to get at least $100 of retail orders, and as well as if you're a free member to do that the same. So the sooner you get those retail orders in, for example, Mr. Cross that just got started and upgraded, sooner you can get that done, you can access another revenue stream within the company the first month of doing so. So again, there's a lot of benefits of doing it in the early stages. In 2 or 3 of these sites, you want to make sure that you get your retail orders in before the 15th, just to make sure that all of our qualifying sales show up and we get qualified for that. So that being said, we had a phenomenal event yesterday, our Super Regional and Super Saturday and Expo, what we had in Monrovia, California. We had hundreds and hundreds of people there. We had great vendors. We got great training. I mean, if you guys have seen maybe the recording of it or the live event that's going on, they're recording, putting it live on TPS Corporate. It's a fantastic opportunity. Mr. Philip Llewellyn and I did a great training there, some great content, some great information. You definitely want to tap into that and learn some of the things that were there readily available. So you can go to the TPS Corporate site on Facebook. So facebook.com/TPS Corporate. You'll be able to find that there, that information, and review that live event that we made available for everybody to watch and review later. So that being said, also, we have different events that we have throughout the week. We have, again, our Sunday afternoon call every single Sunday. You want to tap into that. And then what I suggest is at least this call be on or hear the recording of it, and then be on at least one training a week and at least one business overview a week, whether it's a live event in your hometown or whether it's an online webinar. Make sure that you tap in, because that spaced repetition is the mother of all learning. And if you continue to tap in, you're consistent, persistent with your actions and activities, that's what can help you lead you to success within your business. So I want to congratulate everybody for being on here and staying plugged in and being consistent with your actions and activities for you to win within your TPS business. So the events that you can find them at facebook.com/VIP Global Network. Again, facebook.com/VIP Global Network. We have the list of different events that are available. We have a Monday training from TPS Corporate, and you get a pre-register at that at tpscorporate.com. Forgive me, tpswebinar.com. Pre-register for that. It's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be tomorrow. every Monday. On Tuesday, we encourage people to do maybe a live event, maybe a goal party, a way to help launch maybe one of your new members that just got started. Wednesday, we've got our VIPGlobalTraining.com. And every 6 p.m. Pacific Standard every Wednesday afternoon. This is one thing I would suggest you do not miss out on, especially because we got Mr. Philip Llewellyn this week visiting from the UK here in California that'll be talking about one of the most important things you need to learn to build a really solid business and really duplicate these actions through follow-up and follow-through. On Thursday, we've got two opportunities to have a business overview. We have one at noon Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. GMT, so that gives people an opportunity around the world to tap in. And then we have one in the evening time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to be able to, bring everybody that you have that's maybe seen some information, maybe they need additional revenue, additional information for them making an educated decision. So that's a great opportunity, Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening PST, be able to learn that. And then our Monday masterclass is the evening time or noon our time, Pacific Standard Time, and 8 p.m. GMT is our master class that we put together that Mr. Philip Llewellyn will be doing with some of our other key leaders. So that's a great opportunity to go check out all those different events that we have available. I just want to recognize a few people here from people that have upgraded, also rank advanced this last week. All right, we got Mr. Hector Ramirez. Congratulations for taking that step up as a bronze. Abigail Silva for a bronze store owner. Bronze store owner Robert Garrillo. We also have Mr. Gilbert Salaya stepping up as a bronze. We have Mr. Ian Cross making that a reality for himself as well. And and one more, Matthew Baugh. Congratulations for stepping up and becoming a bronze store owner. We have a few people rank advanced as well. It's very exciting to watch people help other people. And that's how you win here within this business model. And you can open up additional revenue streams. And when you do that, we've got Mr. David Castleton that hit a rank of master store builder, which is awesome to see that he's helped not just three people get started to become a master store owner, but he's actually stepped into a place of leadership. So help three, they get three, you become master store builder or MSB. We have Mr. Raul Hernandez has also become a master store builder. I want to congratulate you for stepping up, helping your people and assisting them rank advance as well. And you doing that, helping other people get what they need and want, you can achieve the success that you're looking for as well. Mr. Hector Ramirez, that also rank advanced to a master store owner position. It's very, very exciting. Mr. Joseph Rodriguez, also rank advanced to a master store owner. Again, this is all about duplication, helping other people succeed and win. Miss Areli Hernandez, congratulations for stepping up and rank advancing. And I believe that's pretty much all we have for this week. People are shaking and moving and going forward and making things a reality. It's very exciting to watch people help other people win so they can win. We also have Miss Arlene Ramiro that also had upgraded to a bronze membership, as well as Victoria Ramiro that has also done that as well. So we're very excited to have everybody participate, rank advance, and continue to grow within their business. So that being said, I'm going to bring it over to Mr. Philip Llewellyn, a gentleman that really needs no introduction. He's a senior marketing director of the company. He's been in the industry for many, many years. He knows this backwards and forwards, and he's going to be going through a couple of key elements here that you really want to get a pen and paper for and start learning these things, start implementing these things, start staying consistent with your actions and activities. And one of the best trainers I've ever met in my life in the 15 years I've been around this industry, and has become a very dear friend, an amazing leader. I will follow him anywhere. Very, very excited to be working with him, Mr. Philip Llewellyn. Are you here?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Kyle. I appreciate your kind words, and I appreciate everything that you do as a servant leader such as yourself. It just speaks to the whole team and the ethos of what we're building here with VIP Global and TPS. We're all one big happy family. Whether we're cross-team to each other, we all reach out and help each other, and it's fantastic. Absolute pleasure to be with you on this call this evening. I'm going to go through a few things that I'm going to be doing on Wednesday, as Kyle alluded, with the training that we do. But before I go there, I just want to remind everyone, okay, we've just come off a Super Saturday event here in California. We had a great turnout, and I just realized that the key to the success of this business is its simplicity. And really, my message today is don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. After all, it is only shopping. Okay, now some of you may have already decided, that you've upgraded them to your store position and ramp up your efforts, and others may already be on the road to MSO, the first rank advancement. We've got MSBs on here, we've got MSOs on here, we've got an SMD on here, we've got people who are just starting out. So we've got a mixed bag on these calls, and that's great. We always do. Upgrading, of course, if you haven't upgraded yet, we realize and understand it's a personal matter of choice, and we certainly respect everyone's decision of getting in where they fit in here. Just be aware, the upgrade kits are available, okay? Unlock different levels of compensation plan depending on the level you choose, and also be aware you'll need to select the relevant amount of product kits, because yes, you actually do get products that you're buying when you upgrade as well. You're not just, this isn't a pay-to-play model, okay? That you just access extra ranks of the compensation plan here. You actually get stock to the value of the money that you've spent when you've upgraded as well. In a nutshell, the choices that you have before you are bronze, silver, gold and diamond. Obviously, the most advantageous store level is that of diamond, and it's certainly the level every single upgraded store owner should be striving to achieve to maximize the different ways of getting paid here with TPS. However, I don't want to let's not all lose sight of your own individual journeys here. The fact that you're with us, the fact that you're on this call means that you're stepping up to the plate and you really want to find out more to take your business to the next level. But remember this, it's not necessarily how you start that determines your future, but how you finish, okay? But with that in mind, we have to get people to start in the first place. And also realize this, when you become a free store owner and get qualified to leverage your earnings, you just find a few more free members to help you build your network and help them build their network as well. I just want to tell quickly before I go through the 3 steps as I see them, the steps to success here with TPS. It's quite simply, you should all be a free store owner by now. If you're on this call somehow and you're not, then go back to the person who introduced you and ask for the enroll link and get enrolled, okay? Then you will find other people that want to get paid to shop online. Why not? Everyone's doing it anyway. We've found the perfect way of monetizing it. Everyone has residual bills, and now we have an opportunity to provide a residual income out of all those residual bills, okay? So let's start with yourself. The first thing everyone needs to be doing, obviously, is to upgrade their own positions to become the leader in your own business, okay? If we expect people to upgrade under you, then you should be expected to upgrade yourself. Now, starting from yesterday, as Kyle mentioned, starting from April the 1st, all members who upgrade for the very first time to bronze or above and have accumulated retail sales of $50 or more will start receiving a share of a new exclusive new member bonus, the daily sales bonus pool for new members. This payment will begin the very next day and for up to 30 days from the date of their store upgrade. So let's just assume, let's take Ian, for example. Ian has upgraded, so congratulations, Ian Cross from the UK. Now, Ian is going to get a payment from a new members bonus pool that is a 2% share of the company's profits, shared every day. Now, I can imagine that the people that get in and upgrade in the early part of the month, there's going to be less people upgraded there, so there's going to be less people sharing the 2% profit. So I can imagine that the people that make that choice and decision to get in and upgrade their store at the beginning of the month, over the next 30 days up until the next 30 days, that will take you to the end of this month, you should be able to accumulate more, considerably more, of course, than those that may be upgraded on the last 7 or 8 days of the month, okay? So that's the first step. Now, step 2 would be to find a total of just 3 people who also see the benefit of becoming a paid store owner and help them enroll people into their business as well. Now, let's just assume for a moment that you upgraded to a diamond store owner. And as a diamond, finding a diamond of the 3 other stores, you would earn $240 for every diamond you put on your first generation, and for a total of $720 in first generational sales payments. And you get promoted to master store owner. Now, as master store owner, you qualify for a new payment that is open to all Diamond Stores MSOs, and that's the monthly top performers bonus pool. Just realize for this one you need to generate retail sales of $100 or above accumulated during the previous month and being a Diamond Store owner as well. So, in simplicity's sake, $50 is needed to get yourself into the new member start bonus, and also will get you into the 138 payment matrix as well, and also your daily sales bonus pool. Okay, so that $50 covers those payments. If you have any indication that you're going to become an MSO within those 30 days, within that same month, then to make sure that you can qualify for the monthly top performers bonus pool, you need to be generating sales of $100 as well. So that's step 2. Now, step 3 is to simply help 3 to get 3 to become MSB, which is a master store builder. And now you qualify for another 2 additional payments from this very, very lucrative compensation plan that we have here with TPS. Okay, the 2 are, first is the weekly team sales bonus qualification, where you receive an override on the sales generated the previous month by your whole organization. The second one you qualify for is the weekly leadership matching bonus. You will check match 5% of the total earnings every week of your entire first and second generation organization. Now that's powerful. Imagine how many people this time next year or 2 years time that you would have on your first level. And imagine how much they could be earning and how many they will have on their first level, which is your second level. And you're going to get a check match of 5% of the total earnings of those 2 levels just for helping 3 to get 3 and becoming a Diamond MSB, okay? And in addition, you're going to receive $144 on your second level for every one that you bring in as well. That would be a total, if you've got the 3 to all find 3, of an additional $1,296 in generational sales payments for a total of 2,016 in generational sales overrides alone, just for hitting the rank of MSB if you're a diamond that gets diamonds. Now remember, please be aware these figures will be less if you're a bronze, silver or gold store owner, and ensure that you make sure that you're aware of the different payments as well, okay? Remember, all that's needed here is for people to shop online for products and soon to be services that they would be spending money on anyway in the normal course of their lives. So keep it simple. And what can we do apart from keeping it simple to ensure that you have a success with TPS? Well, that leads me on to the training that is going to be a pleasure of mine to present to you on Wednesday with our VIP Global Wednesday training, and that's follow up, okay? Follow up and follow through. And that's what we need to make sure, because the fortune is certainly in the follow-up. But what actions do we need to follow up, okay? And how can we be persistent in taking those actions until we get result? Well, really, consistency is key, okay? Becoming consistently consistent and being a leader with vision, okay? This is what you need to be. Some people look at an opportunity with their eyes and they see what's there. Other people look at it with vision and see what's to come. And I always say to people, if the business you're looking at right now with TPS, that's the worst we're ever going to be. We're going to be better next week, better the week after, better next month. We have become better every single month. I've been with the company 21 months. I upgraded to a diamond store owner on September the 13th. That's when I got engaged. It took me 14 months almost, folks, to actually engage in this business. Do not be that person. Don't make the same mistake I made, okay? My life was busy. I had other things going on. But here's what happened. For all that time, my personal sponsor, Mr. Carl McGregor, consistently followed up with me. And he is certainly a leader with vision. He never gave up on me. He wanted to make sure that I could see what he could see. He wanted me to see this opportunity with the eyes that he saw it with the vision that he saw it with, okay? And that is so important. Belief, vision, and passion, and then follow up. Do you know, here's a couple of facts for you. Write these down. It's really, really frightening. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 48%, nearly half, never follow up with a prospect. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and then stop. And 12% of salespeople make only 3 contacts before they stop. But let's look at the flip side of what happens here. Only 2% of sales are ever made generally on the first contact. 2% of sales, yet 48% of people give up after that. So here we are, nearly 50% of the people will only ever get 2% of the sales they could have made because they only ever contact once and never follow up. And those that follow up a second time, 3% of sales are made on the second contact, while 5% of sales are made on the third contact. Now, ask yourself this, how many of you have followed up 4 times or more with somebody, okay? Because the 4th contact follow-up, 10% on average will join on the 4th. But here's the kicker. You ready for this? 80% of all sales in direct sales network marketing are made between the 5th and the 12th contact. 80% of sales are made after the 4th contact, and nearly 92% of people don't follow up more than 5 times. So when we see that people are struggling with businesses, there's 2 reasons, okay? One is they're probably in the wrong business. They're probably flogging the dead horse, and I can tell you I've done that a few times in my 35 years. I really have. I can tell you that we're now riding a pedigree here, okay? So that isn't an issue. The second reason is that they're lacking in confidence when they follow up as well. And when you've got confidence and belief and passion, you can follow up all day. Believe me, you really, really can. And it's so easy to become a leader with vision when you have an opportunity available that helps everybody in the normal course of their lives. What's so the importance of follow-up, okay? Not only the facts that I've just mentioned to you, the figures speak for themselves, but it shows you as an individual as well. It shows the person that you're talking to, okay, your prospect, how much you care, that you've gone back to them a second time, a third time. And here's the thing, if you do this properly and you expose people in the right way, this isn't bugging people, okay? Some people, I can't speak to them a third time or a fourth time. They think I'm bugging them. No, you're not bugging them. When you've got an opportunity as big as this, okay, and you can see the vision that you have for this, you owe it to prospects to follow up with them. You owe it to show them that you care. You've got something in your hands that can change people's lives here, okay? So don't take a no, and realize that no doesn't mean no anyway. It usually just means no, not now, or no, I'm too busy, or there's too much going on in my life, or I need more information. It's never a no, okay? Until someone actually says to you, Philip, I've had enough. Stop following me up. I have no interest in your business. Please do not contact me again. Then guess what? I'm going to go back to them. Until they give me a definitive no, leave me alone, I will follow up as well, okay? But realize this. On average, only 10 to 20% of your business will be signed up on the spot right there and then if you're fantastically good at what you do. Okay, if you're mediocre or average, you'll get between 2 and 4% signed up on the spot then and then. So the fortune is definitely 100% in the follow-up. And that's the one thing that I want to make sure that I put over to you on Wednesday, this training that I'm highlighting for you this evening. Because what do you follow up about? Well, you can follow up about making sure that they've seen the link. What did they like most about the video that they've saw? What questions do they have that you can ensure you put them in touch with a third person, a third party? And with 3-way calls is so important as well in the follow-up process. Someone other than you, okay? It could be that they've decided they want to come into the business. You've got to confirm a grand opening party, okay? You've got to help launch a new business associate. And this is another part of your job as a sponsor doesn't end when someone joins this business. That's when your job starts, okay? You have to help them launch. I loved what one of my very first mentors back in the 80s I came across online, Mr. Jim Rohn, he said, when you're a sponsor, you have to protect your new prospect, protect your new member, protect it and nurture it like a mother, okay? Nurture like a mother and protect like a father. You created a new life, and it's up to you to ensure that it grows and it's nourished and it's fed properly. Be the parent to your new spot, to your new recruit, okay? And ensure that you plug them into the system, both the TPS system. We've got the TPS 138/members only resource. You can also use that to sign up to the Dream Builder University. We've got our own VIP university. If any of this is foreign to you, get back to your support team and ask them for the links to all that as well. Plug everyone into a duplicatable system. And realize this, it's not always about doing the right thing for you or the right thing because of your personality or the way that you handle life or how good you are on a call. That isn't what this is all about. It's about doing what's duplicatable for the business. It's about doing what others can do that maybe don't have the same flair, the same skill sets that you have, okay? And also make sure that you talk to your customers, show them the website, show them the e-commerce sites that they have. Share with them your favorite products. Let them know what you're using as sales to help you qualify, not just for a 20% share of what you've bought, but for a share of the global profits of the company. Make sure that you help your customers place their first orders as well. Never, when you're following up with someone, never ever take anyone off your list, okay? Even the ones that say to me, Philip, I'm not interested, leave me alone. I'll put them on the back burner, okay? Instead of following up maybe in 6 weeks or 2 months, I'll follow up with them in 6 months. Because life events changes people's perspective on things. And as I said, it's never a no, it's a no, not now. So with that being said, I don't want to go into too much of the training, to be honest with you, because I want to make sure that you all turn up on Wednesday, and we'll go into much more detail and depth as well. But the bottom line is this, okay? If you want more, you have to be willing to be more and to do more so you can have more. What are you prepared to give up today so you can have what you want next year that you currently don't have? What are you prepared to do? I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to open up 1 or 2 calls. I'm going to ask Gavin Kerr to come in here right now, actually, because I asked Gavin this particular question. What are you prepared to give up to get what you don't currently have? And he gave up a Thursday night routine. And I'm going to let him explain that. I'm just going to unmute him. I'm going to see if he's here. Gavin, are you with us, and can you hear us, sir?
I sure am. I can hear you loud and clear, mate.
Fantastic. If you'd just like to share with everyone, what did you decide to give up? What changes have you made? Sacrifices, if what, that you've made to ensure that you can get what you want out of life with TPS?
As much as possible, really. Sleep, for one.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I'm not quite as bad as you, but, just getting up earlier in the morning so I can schedule posts throughout the day, so I've got engagement on my profile. And, spending time with the family. I've got my partner Rachel and our nearly 10-year-old Mia. So I'm spending a lot of time, chatting to people, video calls. But, they understand that down the line, that's going to benefit us as a family financially, lifestyle.
Yep.
So, just not turning on the Xbox because I'm a bit of a gamer. I haven't turned that on since before Christmas. Just not watching anything on TV. Not that I was a big TV watcher. And just getting on these calls and just getting inside the community and chatting to everybody. And obviously Thursday nights now, just sort of telling my girlfriend who works late on Thursdays that I'm not going to be cooking you dinner on a Thursday night anymore now, because I've got to be on this webinar, because I'm co-hosting, hosting and co-presenting with Philip. So, there is time to be made if you want it. A lot of people say to me, oh, I haven't got the time, I'm a busy guy. And I guarantee if I was to follow them around for the day, I can find them a couple of hours. And, that's enough. So it's just a case of how bad do you want it? If you really want it bad enough, you find a time. You really do.
Exactly. And, bear in mind as well, everyone to be aware that you work a full-time job, Gavin. You're doing this, you're working on your fortune very part-time at the moment. So, and you've got to MSB, probably the fastest in the UK to hit that rank of MSB, and working towards SMD now, helping others to do what you've done and become MSB. And it's a part-time gig for you right now. It's almost like a side hustle for you, So,
yeah, family man, full-time job. I work 10 hours a day, and just fit it in when you can. With a mobile phone in your pocket, you can run a business from a mobile phone, a smartphone these days. So there's really almost no excuse. You can find the time.
Thanks, Gavin. That's great. I appreciate that. Just leave with us, before I let you go, just share with us one last thing. I asked you a while ago, what's your goal? What do you want to be known as? How would you like to be introduced as a GVP on stage in the future? Just share with us what that statement was, because I love it, what you said.
I want to be able to stand on the stages around the world and tell everybody that, I now earn as much with TPS in a month that I did in a year with my job as a truck driver. So that's my little sort of inspirational story. I was a truck driver from Cannock that had a vision and just went to work.
And you shared with me before that you've had that previously, but you've never really, honestly, hand on heart, had this belief before that it's achievable for you. Is that correct?
No, yeah, definitely not. I mean, I think I told myself that I could do it in other businesses, and I kind of thought I could, but now it's like I can see my future. I can see me there as clear as day. I'm just on that path towards it now. It's there's no question. There's no question. I'm 100%.
Awesome. Thanks, Gavin. I appreciate you taking the time of coming on the call and sharing your story with us as well. Great stuff. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, Gavin, and thanks for everything you're doing.
Thank you, Philip.
My pleasure, my friend. I'm going to move back 8 hours in time now. We're going to go from 8:30 in the UK to 12:30 here in Southern California. And I'm going to unmute and ask Mr. Raul Hernandez if you would like to share with us, sir, why TPS? What has TPS done for you in your life, and what do you think it's going to do, and why are you deciding to give all the commitment that you have to this business for yourself and your family? And also congratulations as well on becoming not just an MSB, but upgrading to a Diamond MSB as well. Rahul, if you'd like to take the stage for a few moments and share some of your thoughts with us, sir.
Yes, Mr. Philip, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Take it away, Rahul.
Hi, well, it's been a blessing. I've been trying to find something to change my life in the way of not being able to work Monday to Friday, sometimes weekends, and still live check to paycheck. And I've done other businesses before, but nothing like TPS. Everything is so different. Just in the leadership, everyone's always there for you, even the people that are all the way on the top. They're always willing to help you, and just seeing that, and it just, makes me feel more comfortable of joining the business. And when I found out it was free, it was a no-brainer, so just give it a shot. So far, I've been loving every minute of it. I'm trying to help out other people that, have a vision that they don't want to be working, regular jobs Monday to Friday. Like myself, I want to be able to put my kids through college, and I think this company is a vehicle for me to do that and hopefully buy a home. And I'm about to get married in a few months, so that's something that I have to think about too.
Yes,
and, it's just I want to have more time for me and my family and not be working all the time. So definitely CPS is that vehicle for me.
Absolutely understand that. And also, Raul, you have to say, you're a very humble individual. Don't minimize your input in your success and your team's success either. You're persistently consistent. You show up, you win, you're plugging away, you're always turning up to events and to calls and plugging into the system and doing that, duplicating for your team as well. So congratulations, sir. And I know that you are certainly going to become one of the power leaders for the future here in not just in Southern California or West America, but in America and possibly the globe as well, because I can see your belief growing every month as well. And the more your belief grows, then the more your team belief grows underneath you as well. So thank you very much, Raul. I appreciate that, sir. And thanks for your time and sharing your thoughts with us as well.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. So I'm just going to see if I can get one other person to maybe pop on. Let's see, where's Sammy in Denver, Colorado? Sammy, I've just unmuted you. How are you, darling? Would you like to share with us? Because I know that you've come out of the gates running strong here. You hit MSO quite quickly. You're going to be becoming MSB shortly as well. And I love your enthusiasm, your style on, your passion when you do your lives and the way you are with people. You can just give us a few moments of your time just to explain to us why TPS, Sammy?
Well, when I first got shown the video on TPS, I really honestly was just blown away. I saw the vision immediately and knew that in the marketing world, this platform, this e-commerce platform would be so perfect because it's my everyday life, and what's not easier to market than your everyday life. So really the vision, the training when I got in and I, saw all the training that you guys have put so much effort and work into just blew my mind. I mean, I've paid lots and lots of money over the years for the things that you guys are giving to us as members, and it was just absolutely amazing, and I wanted to be part of it. There was no doubt about that.
Well, we're certainly glad you wanted to be part of it, Sammy, that's for sure. Absolutely love your enthusiasm, and personally for me, I love the fact that we've got a strong female leader coming through the ranks and is going to be standing in front of rooms and inspiring other females to take control of their lives and to bring a much needed income into it. Because here's the thing, Sammy, at the end of the day, everyone says that it's not about the money, okay? But here's the thing, the money that comes allows to give us choices of how we wish to live our lives, choices that we can give our children that maybe we didn't have as children ourselves. And I see women playing such an important role in that. You know, when I was brought up in the 60s, Sammy, when women didn't go to work. Women were left home to look after the kids and do the housework, and now it's all changed. Some of it through choice, but a lot of it through necessity. You know, we've got two-parent families working two jobs, and maybe someone working part-time jobs just to make ends meet at the moment. So I think it's fantastic that we can empower females like yourself to think outside the box and start generating a residual income, maybe whilst at home, looking after them and helping their children grow up in the manner in which you want them to as well, Sammy. So I want to leave, if you want to give any thoughts before I let you go on how we can empower so many other women around the world as well.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much. That was a huge compliment, and I'm like flustered right now, so I don't know what to say. As far as, you know, that's a definite vision of mine. I really think that, you know, being at home with our children is so, so important. And like you said, it's really hard to live with one income families. And we have definitely, my family has definitely, you know, sacrificed to be able to allow me to, you know, chase this dream. And I know that when my son, who's now 8 years old, graduates high school, I don't know that college is really the best option at that point. So I want to make sure that I know and have the power to be able to show other people that there are other ways, and this is the way the world's going. You know, I mean, just like today on the live, you know, by 2020, we're going to have 70% millennials. Like, that's crazy to me. That's where our world's going, and if we don't jump on, then we're just going to be left behind.
Exactly. And you know what? If that's your comment when you're a bit flustered, I can't wait to hear you when you're cool, calm and collected.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sammy. I really appreciate you and everything you're doing. I'm looking forward to meeting up with you soon as well. Take care. Thank you very much. So everybody, listen, here's the thing. We're living in very changing times. The system that we've all grown up with, certainly I grew up with back in the 60s and the 70s, that get a job mentality for 40 years, retire with a golden handshake and a golden watch on a salary that was a pension that was 4/5 of your salary. That's all gone. I honestly believe that I was sold a lie. You know, back in the 70s, I was sold a lie when I fell for that get a job for life story. When I was given or sold an endowment mortgage for the house that I bought back in the 80s that wouldn't even cover my mortgage at the end of the term, let alone give me the $300,000 it promised me to help me in my retirement. Folks, we're living in a world now that didn't exist 30, 40, 20 years ago even. And it's the fact that the world has changed as much as it have that we have this opportunity like TPS now. You know, everyone banks online now. The vast majority of people bank online. Whereas 10 years ago, people didn't even shop online. But now that we're getting people to do all their banking, I got a mobile app. I do most of my banking on my iPhone. You know, so when we've actually got our money in that world, then it becomes second nature to go and spend our money in that world, and I'm referring to that world as the online world, of course. So yes, we've got a different way of doing things now, and especially as you said, Sammy, with the millennials taking up 70% of the population. These are the people that are going to decide and determine the future of all the countries that we're in. These are the people that are going to be have probably as much of an impact on the world as the baby boomers had. And I was born in 62, so I'm a very late baby boomer, because I believe they ended in 64, 65. So never mind, I could have been Generation X, but I'm a baby boomer. But listen, the millenniums are going to determine the future. They're going to decide, they're going to follow if we can follow the curve and the wave that the millenniums are creating, if we can understand what they need and what they're going to be spending money on, then we can certainly make a fortune by monetizing that. And we all know that these people are almost born with a cell phone in their hands right now. So the fact that they can go and spend money online and monetize it, they're all going to want to be doing that. Because here's the thing, I tell you what they don't want. Millennials don't want a job for 40 years because they've seen that their parents were sold that lie. They've seen that their grandparents are living off a state pension and can't afford to people that have worked 40, 50 years of their life and they can't afford to go out of the house or even put the heating on in the winter. All right. So here's something that we can do. We can help so many people around the world just by sharing them the simplistic things that we have. With that being said, thanks very much, everybody. We've just gone over the 42 minutes. We try to keep this around 40, 45 minutes. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this with you. Make sure that you tune in on Monday night to our corporate webinar. Make sure that you tune in on Wednesday, where I'll be coming at you again with the full version of the taste that I've given you on follow-up and follow-through, and how we can just ensure that we do the right things to make sure that the people we bring into this business are armed for the success that they can have here with TPS. Thanks, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure spending some time with you on a Sunday. I look forward to speaking to you again soon. All the best. Bye-bye.